Bon ben, bonjour tout le monde. Fait que me voilà pour le. Alors, fait que dans le fond, pour le premier stream de la soirée. Puis comme ça va être une soirée quand même assez courte parce puisqu'il est déjà minuit. Puis habituellement, ben, c'est pas mal l'heure que je me couche. Fait que là, qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Dans le fond, c'est commencer le jeu que je joue aujourd'hui. Puis puisque le jeu que je joue aujourd'hui, il est quand même supposé durer 4 heures. Donc aujourd'hui, je vais jouer environ peut-être une demi-heure, une heure à ce jeu-là. C'est question de bien l'introduire pour que demain, la fois je passe plus de temps. Fait que demain ou après-demain, je passe plus de temps dessus. Étant donné que demain, Poppy joue, va jouer dans le au jeu Fortnite en ligne, dans le fond, quand c'est un tournoi. Donc, fait que juste après son concert, dans le fond, j'ai bien hâte de voir ça. Fait que c'est ça. Donc, en gros, qu'est-ce que je disais? Ouais, c'est ça. Donc, qu'est-ce que je disais? En fait, c'est ça. Fait que là, on va faire le premier stream, le jeu. Le jeu, ça, en fait, c'est un point et clic d'aventure, fait d'un point de mystère. Fait que où est-ce que, dans le fond, il y a eu des meurtres, dans une ville. Puis comme que là, dans le fond, on rencontre quelqu'un qui a comme des blancs de mémoire, mais ça qui semble relié, mais ça qu'on n'est pas sûr c'est relié. En tout cas, fait, dans le fond, je ne sais pas trop sûr exactement c'est quoi l'histoire, mais ça, dans le fond, ça augure quand même dans cette direction-là pour par rapport au dans le fond aussi au d'avoir Calice par rapport dans le fond aussi au synopsis. Fait que ben, allons-y, puis débutons le jeu. Ouais, le temps que ça load. Pendulo Studio. Fait que ça, en fait, c'est un gros studio pour ce genre de jeu-là. Là. Fait dans le fond, c'est pour ça que les graphiques sont bons de même. Parce que c'est un studio qui a de l'argent. Donc, fait que dans le fond, comme ils ont beaucoup d'argent pour pouvoir, dans le fond, aussi engager du monde. Bon, allons-y, c'est qu'on a pensé. Ah, ok. Donc, c'est un jeu, fait dans le fond, comme il y a de France, ok. Oh.
Another homeless person burned to death. It's the 6th one this year.
And the killer?
Nothing, Henry. The victims are faceless and nameless, and no one cares. Not the media, the police, or politicians.
Some people do care. I care.
There's almost nothing we can do from here. Go talk to them, get their names, count them, offer them our help and resources. Convince them they can have a better life. Take a look at this list. In all these places, there are homeless people we still haven't contacted. We have to continue our work, despite the danger.
I'll do my best. I'll start with the first one, and...
Cadway Station? Forget that one.
Wait for me here.
Want me to go with you?
I'd rather you stayed and watched the van.
It's too dangerous. It's on the list because... How should I know? No one has gone there since the hall collapsed. And frankly, I doubt there's anyone still living in that hellhole. Do me a favor. Stay out of trouble, okay?
Ah ouais. Ça fait que Ouais, enfin, non, faut que ça prenne place qu'il va, là. Ok. Je vais checker quelque chose, m'assurer que le stream est bien en train de streamer. Parce que sur mon cellulaire, ça veut rien savoir. Ok, ça stream de vrai. Ok. Ok, en gros, les choses de base, ce genre de jeu-là. Là. Ah, ok. Ici, puis ici. Subway car. Mon cellulaire. Ok. Ok, ça, dans le fond, c'est l'inventaire des vidéos. Ça. Ok, c'est beau. Il n'y a pas gâché, c'était ça, ok. Ok. Fait dans le fond, pourquoi je vole tout, dans le fond? Ouais. Parce que, dans le fond, c'est bizarre de jouer pareil pour un enfant. On va aller voir ça. Ok, je peux pas prendre un objet puis le... Je vais sortir de là, mettons, je pense ça, là. Non, je peux juste pas prendre un objet. Dommage. Oh. Quelque chose d'autre? Ah. Pas l'air d'avoir rien d'autre. Parce que ça a l'air, je peux pas utiliser rien. Il y a une corde ici. Bon, j'ai pas le choix de continuer la calice. Ça, je peux pas l'utiliser. Ah, ok, on commence bien mon affaire. En tout cas, la fois qu'on... Ouais, en tout cas, pour une place délabrée, c'est quand même propre, on va dire. Où est-ce que je vais cacher? C'est sûr, moi? Je peux pas les draguer là? Hein? Ok, fait que je peux utiliser, il faut rien que je le drag. Ok. trop grand. C'est pas la place, peut-être ça. Je sais pas, le couteau de la figurine, ça aurait pu. Euh... C'est pas ça. On va l'attacher à quoi? Ah, ok, peut-être à la porte. Regarde. La porte que je peux pas ouvrir, là. C'est ici, là. C'est une caisse. Vraiment une technique de cave, ça. Ben ouais, c'est parce que dans la vraie vie, comme que tout, fait que tout en haut, il faut que ça serait effondré, là. Bon, un cutter. Bah. Puis pourquoi avoir ça? Bon, pourquoi tu as un cutter, style? Ben ouais. Ben ouais, mais c'est parce que l'idée, là, faire aussi pas de l'ouvrir de même, mais si tata de calice dans la barnaque. Tu peux mettre un livre français calice. Bon. Bon, cliquez sur moi. Ah ouais? Fallait que je devienne ça, moi, là. Ah! Pour utiliser le téléphone, c'est ça? Ça serait cave en crise que ça, c'est ça, là? Mais... Effectivement, ça serait une idée de gnochon, on essaie. Ok, c'était pas ça, ok. Ah, ça, je me laisse pour ouvrir ça. Non! C'est-tu calice? Ah, j'ai une marde de carnac. Je fais des mots au hasard parce que là, j'ai aucune calice idée quoi qu'il faut que je fasse. Bon, let's go. Je vais pouvoir le jouer correctement. Je le sais dessus, dans le fond, ça fait juste aucun sens que, comme déjà en partant, que je le coupe. Qu'est-ce que je peux bien ouvrir avec ça? Mais déjà, juste dans le fond, que la serrure de ça, dans le fond, qu'on pouvait l'ouvrir avec le tournevis, avec une bonne technique, mais ça a l'air que le gars est trop calme pour le faire, fait que... Un méchant loser, sérieusement, là. T'aurais pu le faire avec le tournevis, là.
A heretic has profaned sacred ground, Choke. What should we do with him?
Have ourselves some fun.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! Silence! I've asked you to come to the Hall of Eternity because the peace of our community has been disturbed. Show yourself, heretic. Who are you?
My name is Henry White.
Good. That's what appears on your ID. Did you think for 1 minute we wouldn't look in your pockets, Henry White? So, Henry White, let's talk about you. What does your family do? Answer, I'll shoot, heretic.
La vérité. J'ai aucune raison de mentir.
If you let me go, you'll get a reward.
We don't want their money, but it might help them overcome the trauma of your disappearance. What do you say? But let's not prejudge him, brothers and sisters. Let's let him defend himself. Why have you profaned the temple?
I've come to help you. You can see that I work for the children of Don Quixote. It's a foundation that helps homeless people by offering them shelter, food, resources, and even identification papers.
Is that so? What do you think, brothers and sisters? Henry White, I've been alive for over 80 years. I can see through your lies.
You work for a foundation that works to deprive us of our rights. Look at us. Do we look like we need shelter, food, resources? In what way is all that going to help us, heretic?
In nothing! In nothing!
Shoot now, Joe?
Should I tell Boris to shoot Henry White? Or do you think you can come up with a reason why your existence should continue?
I'm the heir to one of the largest fortunes in America. When it's mine, I'll use it to make this world a better place.
What do you think, brothers and sisters, of this bold and vacuous promise?
I don't want to seem conceited, but according to IQ tests, my intelligence is above average.
So, you're intelligent. I never would have guessed.
Prove it. Have you ever played chess?
I'm not bad. I'm champion in my university.
White has a chance at checkmate in one move. What is it?
Va, va, va. Ok, White c'est moi, les blancs ici, là. Ok. Merci. Ouais. Donc le 3 à 7 ici. Parce qu'ici, si je le mange ici, lui le fait, il n'aura pas le choix de bouger son roi ici, puis son roi il va se faire manger. Fait que ouais. Bishops to E7.
This move is famous, the Evergreen from 1852. Bishop takes the knight at E7 and checkmate.
Well done. But it was your memory that saved you, not your deductive capacity. Let's see now. White makes a single move. That, although it doesn't result in checkmate, leaves black without options.
J'ai pas vraiment lu ce qu'il a écrit, là, donc j'étais comme dans l'une. Bon. Non, si je fais ça comme ça ne marche pas. Pourquoi t'as déjà tué? Pourquoi t'as de l'effort? Là, je suis de l'effort comme qu'il ne pourra pas rien faire. C'est pas vrai. Bishop to D1. Mais si descend ici, il va pouvoir attaquer. Non, par contre, tu pourras pas. Clic, clic. Ouais, Bishop to D1. Ben non, parce que dans le fond, comme quelqu'un... mais ouais, non, non. Il pourra pas le faire parce que puisque dans le fond, comme que au H4, dans le fond, comme qu'il va se faire suivre, dans le fond, comme par l'autre au F4. C'est bien non con. Non, non, c'est parce que la fois que c'est une bonne réponse que tu as donnée, là. C'est parce qu'il serait échec et mat. Stupidité, calice. Ça, la fois qu'on ne peut pas le faire, anyway, il est bloqué. Ben c'est ça. Exactement. Maison qui a été la fois qu'on c'était qui était bon. Hein. C'était le Bishop 2D1 qui était bon. C'est quoi? Faut construire un cave qui programme le jeu? C'est quoi là? Ça c'est sûr que non. Ça tu peux pas le faire.
Move the pawn from G2 to G3. Easy.
Yes, as you said, it was easy. Let's see if you can resolve this one. Despite its desperate situation, White has a chance of checkmate in one move.
Bon, ce qui est le roi là. C'est... Pente, F6, regardez ce que ça fait. Sauf que ça ne met pas de checkmate sur rien du tout. Knight to C7. Ok, là il ne pourra pas le tuer. Si je là, il se fait tuer. Ouais, Knight to C7. Qu'est-ce que vous dites là? Ben oui, dans le fond. Ah, regarde, dans le fond, le fou, dans le fond, il est au D6. Dans le fond, le fou, dans le fond, tuerait le roi. Donc, il serait checkmate. What the fuck? Non, mais quel genre de jeu à la con que c'est ça? Puis là, c'est sûr que je fais ça ici, mais là, t'as qu'à bouger là. Bon, c'est quand même le même principe. Je vais faire ça, puis il va te même faire. Non, non, c'est le jeu qui marche pas, là. En tout cas, c'est parce que les deux réponses étaient bonnes.
Why are you making it so easy for me? Move the bishop from D6 to E7 and checkmate.
I don't need to test
Ouais, mais de l'autre côté, je peux le faire aussi.
You are intelligent, there's no doubt. But what is the source of this intelligence?
Non, dans le fond, quand t'es pas intelligent, t'es un cave.
You project clearness, but I perceive something dark in you, heretic. I need to cleanse my soul before deciding your fate.
Life or death. The coin of judgment has been tossed, Henry White. Let Boris block the exit and make sure the heretic doesn't escape or bother them. He wouldn't dare try to. As for the rest of you, do me a favor and don't go too far away.
Keep looking then. Find my Danny and call me when you have him or... Hello? Hello? Fuck!
Uh-huh.
Is your name really Boris? You don't have an accent.
I don't want people to remember my real name. I hate names. If Choke calls me Boris, I'm Boris. And many happy returns.
What did you do before you lived here?
Me? I set prices for things. Companies used to pay me a fortune for me to tell them if something was expensive or cheap. If it was worth buying or selling at a certain price. I worked a lot. Too much. It wasn't worth it.
Are you the person who brought the toys that are on the platform?
Yes. Danny would want toys. Did you know it was his birthday? I'll go pick him up at school. We'll catch the subway at Cadway Station, and I don't want to be late. No overtime today. I'll drop whatever I'm doing and go to meet him. Happy birthday.
Okay.
I think I know what that phone call you received earlier was about. I wanted to say that I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about, eh? There's nothing to be sorry about. They'll find Danny. They'd better. Happy birthday.
Fait que un demi-dollar américain, mais ça c'est pas comme ça, un demi-dollar américain. Là. Donc c'est un faux demi-dollar américain. Ah, parfait.
I can help you, Boris. My group works to give people like you a future.
No. Anyway, aren't you rich? Why do you help homeless people?
I like doing things for myself. Someday, when the White Empire is mine, I'll cover all the cost of the Children of Don Quixote and of 1,000 other associations. But it isn't mine yet, and I can only do so much. Call for you on this phone, Boris.
Hello? Where is Danny? Where? No, I don't read the papers. What happened at Cadway Station?
Uh-huh.
It's not him. That child is not my Danny. It's not him. You understand? That is not my son. We'll keep looking, and call me when you find him. Not someone else. Him!
Ah, ah ça marche. Euh... Ok. Dans le fond, je peux pas utiliser ça pour faire, dans le fond, mon fameux keypad avec ça. Ah, moi je prends les touches, je dis ça. On prend des batteries. Bah, t'as des boutons aussi, peut-être que ça va marcher. Là, que non. Ah. Les batteries. Ben, elle serait là-dedans, il y en aurait des batteries là-dedans. Moi, je sais pas ouvrir ça, là. Prends-les de tournevis, calice, hein. Elle veut savoir dessus. Quelle heure de cave, j'ai des batteries pour ça. Marche pas comme ça.
I'm watching the van, man. It's just that. But didn't you want me?
They're crazy and armed, you hear me? Be careful.
Come on, Henry. No way I'm falling for that.
The time's come, heretic. Prepare to die.
Ah, c'est quoi ça?
For Christ's sakes, Cooper, would you stop blubbering? You're a disgrace to the young pioneers. But you know what? That's over. Oh, now he's wetting his pants like a little old lady. Who'd you learn that from? Your sainted mother?
C'est d'autres choses que je peux regarder. Les poubelles, t'as. Autre chose. Dans l'arrière de mon truck, peut-être de quoi. Regardez. Batte de baseball. Bon, let's go.
Afraid of the dark, Cooper? Why don't you make a torch? Oh, yeah, now I remembered, because you don't know how! Look, everybody, at the idiot who can't figure out how to make a torch! No laughing, because it's pathetic. And he's a scumbag. You're a scumbag, aren't you, Cooper? You're pathetic, and you're a scumbag, right? Huh? Mr. Scumbag?
Je vais juste faire une torche. Ah ok, c'est des allumettes ça. C'est boire. Faut que je fasse un livre. Yeah.
No, Cooper, before lighting the torch, you have to make it! Can you...
Ah ok, ta gueule.
Oh, I already know what you'd like.
Hey, fuck you.
Instead, you scumbag!
Ah.
Playing with fire, Cooper? Are you scared of the dark? Do you want me to change your sheets? Or would you rather I peed in your bed to save you the time, scumbag?
Ah, parce que là, je vais voir casser la gueule au monde. C'est quoi qu'il y a comme sonde? Il y a ça, mais... Ah, non.
Cooper, you scumbag! Why did you hit Johnson, huh? He said what about your mother? There's probably some truth in it. And it's about time you learned to think, instead of resorting to violence all the time. You are pathetic, Cooper.
Oh! Fait que dans le fond, le gars qui était physiquement quelqu'un, dans le fond, c'était un gars de plastique, dans le fond. Oh, quel gros gars de tête de mouche, je pense.
Have you ever heard of a wedge, huh? Even if we had the biggest one in the world, we wouldn't be able to get it into your head. Ain't that right, scumbag?
C'est quoi un wedge? Ah, ben oui. Ça pas 20 ans. Non, non. On va sauver. Pas sauver. Trop débile. Ah oui, puis là, t'as rendu coincé ça, c'est une cave. Là, je fais juste...
After cleansing my soul of lies of the malignant one, I have filled it with discernment and have reached a decision. The heretic Henry White shall be subjected to the judgment of God, and thereby shall be flung into the well of truth. If the rats, those diabolical beings that inhabit it, perceive traces of divine goodness in Henry White's soul, they will rise up against him, tearing into his mortal flesh with their nails and teeth until he bleeds to death. In this case, we will rejoice at having led the soul of a just man to heaven. But if on the contrary, Henry White is as diabolical as they are, they will treat him with respect. And in that case, I myself shall, with a single shot, send his abominable, detestable, and repugnant soul to hell. Nevertheless, before flinging him into the well, I shall grant him enough time to ask forgiveness at the highway and prepare his soul in peace. We pray silently for your poor soul, Henry White. Oh, souls from paradise, look all of you upon Henry White, the heretic who
Tread on holy ground because he is a scumbag, right, Cooper? Now, what are you gonna do to your friend? Take a piss in the well like a sissy boy? Or are you gonna act like a man for once? Come on, shoot! You got You bastard!
Parce que t'avais aucune raison de le tuer en réalité. Là.
Henry?
There aren't any rats. They were laughing at us. At Henry White.
What are we gonna do with him? Henry, you okay?
I'm not gonna burn these ones.
Bon, oh, il reste pas t'aider. Louillache.
Mr. White, your 6 o'clock is here. It's John yesterday.
Thank you, Lord. My compliments to your stylist. Great suit.
I picked it out, Mr. White.
Ah, then my compliments to Human Resources for hiring you.
You hired me yourself, Mr. White.
Oh, I see. Tell him to come right in, please.
Mr. White will see you now, Mr. Yesterday.
Thank you.
Come over here, John. Have a look at this sunset. My advice to you is, if in your next life you come back as a filthy rich businessman, remember to get an office with a view like this. It's the only part that's really worth it in the end.
I can't even remember what I've done in this life, Mr. White.
Henry. Call me Henry. You used to call me that. How is your mother doing?
She has a slight cold. She seems like a good person. She's been telling me a lot about my life, but I can't seem to remember anything about it. Not a thing.
Give her my best. And let me pick your brains for a moment. What has she told you? You never used to talk about yourself in the old days. What has your mother told you about your childhood?
All there is to tell. Only child, shy, few friends, obedient, athletic. I just wish I could remember.
What do you know about your youth?
I threw myself into my schoolwork. Apparently I'm smart. I have a master's in the history of religion from my mother. She's a worldwide authority on the history of satanic cults. The terrible thing is that I don't remember a single thing I learned in all those years in the university, except what was in the books you sent me in the hospital and what my mother has been telling me.
Do you have a partner?
My mother says I had a girlfriend a long time ago. Suzanne. Now I'm single, it seems.
What has she told you about your likes?
This is strange. She told me that I never liked grapes. But the other day I tried one and it was delicious.
Interesting. To what extent are our likes and dislikes conditioned by our memories? By the way, I love grapes.
Ouais, c'est un petit peu suspect ce que tu viens de
Everything
dire.
all right at the hospital?
Yes, of course. Thank you for taking care of the bill.
I didn't do it. My money did. Sometimes it gets tired of rotting in the bank. Tell me, John, have you managed to remember anything about your past on your own?
No. Well, sometimes I get small flashes of random images, sounds. It's happened 3 times now. Watching a movie, looking at my hand, seeing a bluebird.
Curious, isn't it? Tell me more. What was it you remembered when you were watching that movie?
It took place in Paris. Suddenly, I saw, I don't know, a sort of antique shop. A girl.
What came to mind when you looked at your hand?
Well, it was actually the scar on my hand. The image of a strange person appeared in my mind. Some kind of priest in a church. He was talking about killing someone. Me.
Oh,
What happened when you looked at this blue bird?
It perched on the windowsill in the hospital. Suddenly I saw myself with a beard and long hair in a blizzard.
Oh, goodness, John. I haven't even offered you a chair. I'm very sorry for what happened, John. Very sorry. I can't help thinking that it's all my doing.
On the contrary, I've come here to thank you.
And to get some answers, I imagine. What do you want to know?
I want to know who I am.
I'm not God, John. If you want to solve that mystery, go to a church and pray. I can only resolve human dilemmas.
Why did you send those books on satanic cults to me in the hospital?
To help your mother re-educate you, and with an eye to a matter that we had between us. One that we still have.
What
Why?
connects me to you?
There's a lot, John. You were working for me when you tried to kill yourself. You got too involved in the investigation. You lost your perspective. Lori has the contract, by the way. Ask for her copy on your way out if you want.
What did my investigation consist of?
I hired you to get information about the Order of the Flesh, a satanic cult from the 15th century, in the hope that this would help us trap a present-day killer. My own investigation wasn't going anywhere.
What had you discovered before hiring me?
The Order of the Flesh was founded in 1463 by an ex-priest named Ginés de Orduña.
What was the Order of the Flesh about?
We know very little. They worshiped the devil and combined alchemy with torture, in search of God knows what, until the Inquisition began to persecute them.
Did the Inquisition put a stop to the Order of the Flesh?
In 1498, when it seemed like Cardinal Cisneros, the Grand Inquisitor, had them cornered, they disappeared from the map. They evaporated. No one knows how or to where.
What did I find out?
You started doing some research in the archives at the University of Salamanca in Spain, and you found something curious. A missive from the guard Captain Miguel de Somosierra to Cardinal Cisneros, written on the 31st of August, 1501.
okay.
What did the letter say?
He stated that on that very morning his troops had traveled to the temple where they suspected the Order was meeting, that they went in and interrupted a demonic ritual, that they killed all its members without mercy, and that finally they burned the church, reducing it to rubble and the ashes of satanic cadavers.
The letter didn't say anything else?
Yes, the captain congratulated him for the tip that led them to the temple. Literally, he said, "Thankfully, Your Excellency saw the relationship between the Order of the Flesh and the Holy Cathedral of Our Lady of Paris. That led us to reveal the evil in an apparently holy church."
Uh-huh.
What relationship is there between Notre Dame and the Order?
That was the next and final step in your investigation. Paris.
What did I find out in Paris?
I don't know. You disappeared there for 15 days when you finally called. You were very distressed. You told me that you found something very important and that you couldn't tell me over the telephone. So I flew to Paris.
Why didn't I tell you what I found out?
Because when I arrived at your hotel, you had attempted suicide. You were dying. You had swallowed mercury. Plus, you had cut your hand, drawing the symbol of the Order of the Flesh on your skin. It looked like a Y.
How did you know it was a suicide?
You left a note. "Forgive me, Henry, but to get to the bottom of this, first I must die."
Tell me about this killer.
He's been killing hobos for years. First he only burned them, but then his modus operandi evolved.
How did the hobo killer evolve?
He stopped burning his victims and started torturing them using satanic rituals.
What led you to link him to this cult?
At a certain point, he started carving a sort of Y into the bodies of his victims, the symbol of the Order of the Flesh.
Why are you so interested in capturing him?
For a time, I worked as a volunteer in an NGO called the Children of Don Quixote. They help the homeless. Over the years, I stopped working with them because there's something that can help them more than I can. My money. It's been covering all their expenses since my parents died and I took over White Enterprises. I'm not going to allow anyone to keep attacking these people, John. And you're going to help me.
Why did you hire me?
I hired your mother first, John. But after a while, she came to a dead end. I didn't know where to go from there. She said that if anyone could get further, it would be you. Now you know everything, John. Talk to Lori.
Have her give you your tickets.
What tickets?
Ah, did I forget to mention that? You're leaving for Paris this afternoon. That's okay with you, right?
Yeah, Henry. I need to know who I am.
Exactly, John. Your father would be proud of you.
He just went in.
You're sure the suite does not bring back any memories, Monsieur, yesterday?
No, I'm sorry.
Dommage. Well, call me if you need anything at all. Dinner, with adult entertainment. You get my drift? Blonde, brunette, bald, black, white, young, oldies, sex spots, fat ladies, dwarves, hussies, spinsters, natural, surgically enhanced, clean, or filthy.
Ok, ta gueule.
And 10% discount if I get to watch. Okay?
Thank you, Albert. I'll keep it in mind.
Ok, là je vais sauver parce que là quand ça me fait longtemps, puis je vais continuer ça demain. Je vais tout moyen de sauver. Je pense que ça save automatique là. C'est quelque chose qui marque que je peux sauver. Ok. Là c'est. Ah, c'est fun ça, méchant album. J'ai cliqué sur quitter. ok, dans le fond, ça commence à glitcher fait que lorsque j'ai quitté le jeu, mais c'est pas grave. Hein. Parce que j'espère que ça s'est bien parti, parce que je vais être encore lisse. Bon, fait que dans le fond, c'était ça pour le premier épisode. Donc demain, je vais continuer le deuxième épisode. Puis dans une dizaine de minutes, je vais revenir avec Dog Gone Golfing. Fait que pour Yesterday, ben justement demain, ça va être Yesterday, mon premier épisode. Bon, fait que dans 10 minutes tantôt.